Hi friends, welcome back. I am going to be starting off by doing a little bit of a wrap chat, having the girls hide in the playroom because I need to wrap Christmas gifts this morning. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking it into 2 days. I'm doing some Christmas homemaking, making our house feel cozy, doing some baking, Christmas cookies, just some different things I have that I want to add to my Christmas decor. Just hopefully inspire you and encourage you. I feel like the Christmas season is often hustle and bustle, so I want to encourage you and inspire you and also just bring you calm and cozy at the same time. So let me get into my wrapping. I've got my gift wrap organizer here that I highly recommend if you don't have one. It has pockets to put things in, and it's got space to put all your rolls in. It's got some cubbies, keeps things organized. You can just slide it away or stand it on end, whatever the case. And makes it really easy. This one was like around $20 on Amazon. I'll try to link it. I don't feel like I've often ever shared what we get our kids for Christmas. And it really varies from year to year. Some years it's maybe not that much. Other years it's, you know, a little bit. And I try to keep things even with the kids, but you know, it's maybe not precise. I accidentally ordered an extra doll because I forgot what I ordered. Is that not just a typical mom thing? I have 2 things that I'm getting my girls. So Oakland's all into like horses and sparkly things and, you know, riding. She just rode a horse recently. So I'm getting her this one, and then Harper, I think I'm just going to do a similar one as well. These were from Target. I just thought they looked really fun. That way there's not, you know, the risk of too much fighting, if you know what I mean. And then I have this doll that I think I'm going to pair with it. This one's named Candace. Smaller, they're like a 14-inch doll and really pretty affordable. So I'm going to just return this one, I think. And Oakland really wanted critters. She called them critters, or like little pet shops or like little animals. She loves those types of things, and Harper's really getting into it as well. So I picked up these Barbie pets. It's like a little hotel looking thing. It's got some critters. We already have a bunch, but this one's from Ross. Picked it up yesterday, so I give that to Harper. And then here's like a little pet shop hotel for Oakland. And then I got 2 of these. I may add these into their stockings. I'm not sure. I might just wrap them and then I can decide if I want to or not. So those are pretty similar, I'd say. Those are the biggest things. Now, Harper is getting a little Strider bike. She needs one, and the other one we had broke. So I had gotten that one a while back, so she's getting that as well. It's like a little Strider bike. I also have My Little Pony book. This one I found at Ollie's, but mainly I wanted it for the little ponies that are inside it. I think I'm gonna add that to Oakland's stuff. I might still get her something. We'll kind of see. I think she's gonna be great. Grandma usually gives them a little bit of stuff, and I think my sisters are doing a little bit something. So I wonder what you all's plans are for Christmas. We are staying here. It's kind of funny. When we moved to Florida almost 6 years ago, we actually moved down on Christmas Day. We drove down from Ohio almost 6 years ago. We had said, if we move to Florida, we'll for sure go back to Ohio for Christmas. Do you think we have done that? We never have. Not since we moved. Mainly because my family generally all comes down for Christmas, and even some of their in-laws come down for Christmas often. So like both sides of the family would be here, in other words, for them. Not always, but you know, in some cases. Some of Nick's siblings have been down here. For instance, we went up to Ohio for Thanksgiving this year, but it just seems like it's never really worked out much. Nick's side of the family doesn't really do as much on Christmas anyway, and so sometimes we have gatherings, you know, other times of the year and stuff. So I don't mind it. I kind of like being at home for Christmas. It's a different vibe here in Florida too. My sisters are planning to be here by, I think, the end of the week when you're watching the video. My brother will come the following week with his girlfriend. I think we're doing like our main family Christmas isn't going to be until like the Saturday after Christmas. And also Nick's brother and his wife and little girl are going to be around. So that'll be fun. So I've kind of been I've been very thankful this year that I don't have any big projects happening. It seems the last probably over half of the amount of time, 3 or 4 seasons of Christmas, I've been wrapped up in like projects like design or furnishing wise for clients. And I've kind of put that on the back burner for the most part, but it has just always happened a lot of times that I'm like furnishing our house or like trying to go shopping for all this. And it just makes the Christmas season so busy. And I'm not doing it this year. I am done, and I'm grateful to not. I feel like I've just been really trying to focus on not being as busy, although somehow schedules still fill up, you know how it goes, but I just don't want to be going all the time. And I've been making an effort to do that. Especially with this fall season, the way it's been with the hurricane season, it's just been chaotic. Now, my parents are working on their house. They're trying to get moved in to their house, kind of like we did 2 years ago. We moved into this one. We were scrambling right before Christmas to get in here and did all kinds of remodeling and so this year, I'm not doing anything. Okay, I've got some red glittery wrapping paper. Probably a bad idea. Oh boy, the tape is not holding. Great. What are we gonna do? I really have to ribbon this because I can't get the wrapping paper to stay sticking. How nice. Oh, here's some extra sets of clothes that I found that go with the glitter girls. Probably add that to Oakland's stash. So I'm about halfway done wrapping my gifts, and I'm going to stop and make a cup of coffee. I'm using my favorite coffee beans, and I have mentioned them before. It's Mama Java coffee, and it's my dear friend Janine, who's also a YouTuber. She's called The Mennonite Mom here on YouTube, and she lives in Pennsylvania. She, in the last year and a half or so, started up this Mama Java brand of coffee. High quality, hand-picked beans from mainly Dominican Republic and also some from Hawaii now. She's put so much work into it. She has videos on it. Definitely go check out her channel. I will link her information down below, but I love her branding. I love her mission. Her mission is mainly geared for moms. Give, moms the coffee they deserve and give them Mama Java, because all moms deserve better Java. That's kind of her little slogan, and I love it. Obviously, anyone can drink the coffee. I would highly recommend anyone try it. But her goal is to just make moms feel seen and heard for just all of the, endless amount of hours we put into work at home, stuff that goes unnoticed, the little things that we moms do, because moms make a huge impact on society. Whether we realize it or not, we do. She has all kinds of fun writing on this bag. This is the Espresso Intenso. It says no more depresso. Isn't that fun? This is actually the organically grown. She started carrying some of this. This is the kind that I gravitate towards the most. I've also tried other kinds, the toddler proof. I've tried the messy bun, and they're all great. She has some that are flavored if you like that more. I like the espresso beans because I can put them into my coffee maker here. So something really cool is they roast it and ship it the same day, which is incredible. And you're supporting a small business, but you're also, when you're buying these, you're giving back to the water crisis around the world. So they used to be called Life Water. She said the branding is going to be changed because Life Water is now Water for Good. They partner with another company. But there's a water crisis in the world, and we just take this for granted in the States. Disproportionately affects women. And for every bag of coffee you buy, she'll donate $1 to the Life Water or the Water for Good organization. And it's such a cool mission. I love the impact that the Water for Good is making. More than 771 million people live without access to safe water. and every 2 minutes, a child dies from a preventable waterborne disease. So safe water and sanitation create a safer environment for women. Over Thanksgiving, I was talking to my father-in-law about this coffee because he had sent me a picture of the messy bun bag, and he said he loved it. And I was like, wow, okay. Rhoda, my mother-in-law, bought it, and he loves it because he says he has issues with so many other types of coffees, you know, the regular Folgers or whatever that he always used. He has issues with heartburn. And he says this does not give him heartburn, and he really, really likes it. And they also like the fact that they're donating, you know, to a good cause, and they're helping a small business and things like that. It's one of the best coffees I've ever had, and I continue to go back to it over and over and over, and pretty much consistently drink only Mama Java. So she says if you sign up for their emails, you will get a 10% off discount for your first order, and you can try it out for yourself. Hopefully you'll love it. Thank you to Janine for, you know, being a really dear friend, for sponsoring today's video. I also picked up a box of these chocolate chip cookie dunkers from Trader Joe's. They're chocolatey covered. If you guys remember me back in the day, I loved the Aldi ones. They don't carry them anymore. So these are perfect to dip in a cup of coffee. And I've not had them in a couple months probably. Have a little snack and try to keep wrapping. Maybe I can use this wrapping paper for Cohen. I need to find a box. Do we have a box? Oops. Harper picked this one out. So have a little John Deere tractor. This is getting a little lengthy, but I'm waiting on 2 water bottles. The boys are each getting one. I still want to add something to Jackson's stuff because Caden's is a bit more than what his is, but he needs shoes, and he has been wanting these On Cloud shoes. He doesn't even care which On Cloud ones, but I got him these, and I'm hoping they fit, and he needs good running shoes. His ones that he has are really worn out, but they're like into shoes and clothes. This stage is kind of hard because like they want sports, maybe jerseys, but honestly, when you ask them what they want, they don't even have a long list, because it's more like electronics, or Jackson loves shoes. It's hard to buy at this stage, 10 and 11. I don't know what other kids are getting, but anyway. So we're getting Caden those. Grabbed him he loves blankets, a Buccaneers blanket, soft one. Jackson already has a red one. And then I got him a black Adidas t-shirt, but I grabbed a couple, like a sketchbook, just for him to doodle in, and these scented Mr. Sketch markers. And I think that's probably going to be all for him, just because the shoes are a super big ticket item. The boys also picked out gifts for each other. Caden is getting Jackson this LED basketball thing, and then they can both use it, obviously. So Caden still gets a water bottle as well. That's kind of a multi-purpose thing. It's for school, but they're kind of wanting some. Jackson really wanted a jersey, and Nick said the Jordan jersey is kind of what he wanted. So I got this at Dick's yesterday. He would live in this type of thing like 24/7 if you'd let him. I also got him a flat hat style Ohio State hat. Hopefully he'll approve. We're kind of mixed between Florida and Ohio, you know. And I also got him a t-shirt. I got both of these at Ross yesterday, so pretty affordable. And Jackson does like drawing, so I got him the big one, since he likes, occasionally, he'll get in his moods of, he'll do the Art for Kids Hub stuff. Sketchbook, grabbed him that one. And then also I had these that I'd ordered previously. And then he got Caden a football card binder and some football cards. That's going to be his gift to Caden. One of the water jugs, and I'm going to call it a water jug, came today. It's very big. It's a 40 ounce. Don't think I realized how big 40 ounces are.
Is it blue?
It's blue. This is a Simple Modern brand. It also has one that has a different attachment to it. Oh, that's a lock button. Okay, so you can also drink out of it like this. I noticed that Caden especially has to like refill his water bottle in school. And so hopefully this would eliminate it. We'll try it. It was a really good price. Something else I picked up was probably stocking stuffers. These are for the boys. So I got a Michael Jordan one, put in Jackson's stocking, and the Babe Ruth one for Caden. Now these are the little wreaths that I got at Trader Joe's. They're $8-ish maybe. And they had big ones for like 12, cheaper than Home Depot where I got my other ones. So I was thinking of maybe putting them outside, but maybe I'll put them somewhere inside. I'm still trying to decide. So I did film a Christmas home tour last week. Actually, the same day I had filmed the rest of this video. It's just kind of how I wanted the video to lay out. And also, the audio is a bit funky. I didn't realize I had it on the wrong setting again. I've been trying to, you know, get used to my mics, and apparently I had it on the wrong setting again until after I filmed it. And so that's why it sounds a little funny. Hopefully not the whole video will be like that. So as I mentioned, I'm making some Christmas cutout cookies. I got the recipe from Hope's Table Cookbook, and I mixed the recipe the night before. It was plenty hard when I got it out because I did it overnight versus just like an hour or two, but once I kind of rolled it out and worked with it a little bit, it was okay, and I really like her recipe. I do always double the frosting, and I still ran out, but wish I could share it with you. However, I do not have the rights to it, so I always recommend her cookbook. She's a Mennonite from Virginia, and I love the cookbook.
Shines a light. Somewhere in the distance, drums are calling, but no one heeds their call tonight.
Okay, where's the sprinkles?
No sprinkles. I don't want sprinkles.
Oh, you don't want sprinkles? Little one here? I thought maybe the boys would be at home to do some sprinkling, but they had to leave again for their golf lesson, and so it was just Oakland and I for the most part. And hopefully it was fun for her and made some good memories. Usually by the time I get to the frosting, I'm kind of done with it. I am ready for the mess to be all cleaned up, but you know, the end result is always good. Right. I ran out of frosting, so I did not get all of them done, but I could freeze the rest of them, and I'll probably freeze some anyway, so I could always do frosting another time then. Definitely won't win any beauty awards or any contests, but I thought I had more variety of sprinkles, but I did not. So I did find some food coloring on Thrive Market that is more of a natural food coloring versus your really bad for you stuff, but I didn't put it in a piping bag, so they look kind of pathetic. We're gonna eat them and enjoy them. Going out to my garden to pick a little bit of rosemary to add into a Christmas simmer pot. And I'm guessing most of you have seen these before. I would love to get a clear pot to put it in, and it makes the house smell so good. You don't eat it, although I guess you could probably. You could strain it and drink it even. But I just use it to make the house smell good, and you could use it for a couple days as long as you keep putting water in it. I used grapefruit because that's what I had on hand. So I found a recipe on Pinterest to make some hot chocolate mix. My son Caden really wanted some, and Jackson loves it as well. And so I decided, why don't I just make it? It's a very easy way to do it. And you could actually do this for gifts if you'd want. And it's very easy and very good. I just picked up some non-fat dry milk, or powdered dry milk, I guess, and used that along with some cocoa, and it was really good. Next up is a cookie butter syrup for iced coffee or like lattes. It was really easy to make. It's a simple syrup, and then you add in some flavorings like vanilla and butter flavoring, which I happen to have on hand. This was also a Pinterest recipe, and I did also make a white peppermint mocha sauce, and that one turned out pretty good as well. And lastly, after a long day, I got all showered. The kids were all showered, and then I made them some hot chocolate with my new hot chocolate mix. Oakland didn't really want to try it. I think she's scared off from the hot part, so we'll keep working on her. The boys enjoyed it, and I'm guessing this will last us most of the season because we don't drink it every night. But it's just something fun, and this would be so fun to do as a gift for someone too. So definitely keep that in mind. But just cozy things to do for Christmas, and I hope that this video brought you joy and some cheer. I hope it just feels like a friend talking to a friend. So thank you also again to Janine and Mama Java for sponsoring today's video. I will leave all of those links in the description box below, and you can go check out her things there. So thank you y'all so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.